So I got a question about a limit, okay, and it's a good one. It's the limit as x approaches 2 with a little plus sign on the top. So we're approaching 2 from the right of x minus 2 over x minus 2 with the top in absolute value, okay? So if you look at this x minus 2 over x minus 2, okay, x minus 2 over x minus 2, this is going to be 1 for any x, right? So, except for 2, right? Because it's not defined there, but 0 over 0. But for any x not equal to 2, this is 1, okay? So, looking at this thing now, all right, if x is less than 2, okay, so x is smaller than 2, and we take 2 away from it, we're going to get a negative number on the bottom, right? We're going to get the same number on the top, but we're taking its absolute value, so it's going to be positive. So you got the same number over the same number, which is 1, right? And then you got a positive over a negative, which is negative. Okay? So if x is less than 2, then this thing is going to be negative 1, right? So the limit as x approaches 2, less than 2 from the left, right? So if we're approaching 2, here's 2, right? We're approaching it from the left, we're less than 2, right? If we're approaching 2 from the right, you know, we're coming at it from 3, we're always going to be greater than 2. So here we're always greater than 2, right? So if x is greater than 2, what do we have here? We have the same number top and bottom, okay? The value is the same. This one's positive always because it's in absolute value. This number here, x is bigger than 2, right? And we're going to subtract 2 from it, so we're going to get a positive number. So we have 1, but it's positive over positive, so it's positive 1, okay? So this is going to equal 1. So here we have a limit from the left. And we already said that this is going to be negative 1, right? And the limit from the right is positive 1, okay? So an important thing to note here is that this limit, the limit as x approaches 2 of the absolute value of x minus 2 over x minus 2, this limit does not exist because the limit from the left and the limit from the right are different, okay? If you graph this thing, here's 2. This thing looks like this. Right? It's got a step discontinuity in there. Good question, okay? This addresses some things about one-sided limits. If you have any further questions about this type of stuff, go ahead and send me an email.